Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I got a request by a long-time subscriber, the Element of 115, to make a lesson on how to play the song by Seether, Walk Away from the Sun. Now this guy, he's a super beginner, his first song learning, so this lesson is going to be a bit slower. So if those of you who kind of know how to play it, you can skim through it and there's tabs in the description. And at the end of the video, I'll play the song all the way through with both guitars so you can see how they go together. You're going to drop tune your guitar to dropped C sharp. Check out online how to do that so you can see it. It's going to be easier than me trying to explain it to you. And the verse opens up with something like this. So I'm going to show you the root note first, and then you can add your fingers as your hand gets stronger and you get used to the idea of picking and playing and stuff. So that's going to be on the second string of the 5th fret first, and we go then to the 8, 9, back to 5, then 3. So once you get that kind of idea, then go ahead and add the other finger. Add your ring finger to the 7th fret of the next string. So there's always going to be this space between for this chord. This is a power chord or a 5th chord. So it goes root note, 5th, octave. So once you get that going all the way through, add your pinky to the string right underneath that one, and then you have. And I have my middle finger up here because it mutes my top string. So I don't have to be super careful about just picking those notes. So don't get confused by that. I'm just playing. Or so slow one more time, that goes like this. And let's play it along with the song and to get the rhythm. You don't want me explaining up, down, up, down. That's just gonna bog you down. There's too much information. That verse will bring us to the, I'm gonna call it the first chorus. And it goes like this. And so let's do, again, like what we started with in the first one. Let's add the root note first. Once we get used to that, we can add the other fingers when our hand gets stronger. So it's going to go top string of the 2nd fret to the 3rd, and we'll go. So 2nd to 3rd, 2nd to 3rd, 5, open. Then when your hand starts getting stronger, you can add the rest of it. So the rest of it is you're going to bar with that first finger all the strings on the 2nd fret, and then throw either your ring finger or your pinky on the 4th fret of the 4th string. And we're going to keep that shape for the whole time. Then this chord, it's technically a C sharp suspended 2nd. It's not really important. What's important is that the top 3 strings are open. Then you have your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. All that slow together. And then you'll repeat that, the same verse, and then the chorus, and then the verse one more time. So now let me show you what you can do with the leads once you get this. So something I really like about Seether's leads is that, especially for beginners, it'll show you what other notes, like from scales, go into the chords that you're playing. So whether you're writing your own song or playing with a buddy, you can start to pick out some things to do over some chord progressions if you get your head around it. So for that, that first verse, you'll hear the guitar in the background that goes. And what all that is, it's pretty simple. You got 7th fret of the 3rd string, then I throw my pinky right underneath that on the next string, then pointer finger on the 5th fret of the last string, then back to your pinky. Do that one more time, then you add some pretty neat bends. It'll go pinky or whichever finger you reach. I like to keep my fingers one finger per fret because it just helps you play easier, especially if you make that a habit. And I have my pinky on the 8th fret and my pointer finger on the 5th fret. And you're gonna bend it up like this. Now to help with that bend, I take my other 2 fingers and I put them on the same string as my pinky's on. So it can help me pull it up. So I'm using 3 fingers instead of 1. That's a trick I learned from watching a Steve Vai video. So that goes same shape, slide up to the 10th and the 13th, and bend it up again. All that together. It's definitely tricky to change that, change over those chords at first, but you'll get it. Practice makes permanent, man. All right, so over the next verse, it plays out like this. That's that same one that we started with learning the lead last time. We just now add on the last string 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 8. And there you got it. That brings us to the second chorus / bridge. And that'll go, it's the same on acoustic guitar as electric guitar, so I'm just going to show you on the one that I have in my hand right now. It goes something like this. And what that is it's that C sharp suspended second chord that we had earlier to a what's it called? An E5, and that's just again putting my finger to bar the first 2 strings. You can just remember that root note thing we learned, so you can get your hand strength in first. Just use the top string and apply that to the rest of what I say. Then we have a B5, so that's on the 3rd and 5th frets. Then 5, that's an F5. F sharp 5, then back to the E5. So. Listen to the song for the timing, and that'll bring us to the solo. I'm going to show you the rhythm guitar first, and then show you the actual solo. So the rhythm guitar for the solo section goes something like this. That's just the same thing over and over again. Same first part, just ending on different chords on either end of it. So it's going to go up like this. You're going to put it from the power chord from the 3rd and 5th frets to the 5th and 7th. Then to the 3rd fret. Then do that part again. Then that C sharp sus2 chord. It's in a lot of Seether songs, so get used to it. So it goes slow. You just repeat that for the time the solo goes. Alright, now time for the very last part, the solo. And it if you're playing a solo at this point, I'm going to assume you know how to read tab. So I'll play it through one time, then I'll slow it down and let you read it in the tab without me yelling out a bunch of numbers at you. It goes something kind of like this. slow that goes like this. And then you already know the rest of the song. It goes right back into that first chorus, and then the second chorus / bridge thing. So let's see how it goes all together.
Walk away from